Health and nutrition benefits of cocoa powder. Cocoa is thought to have first been used by the Maya civilization of Central America. It was introduced to Europe by Spanish conquerors in the 16th century and quickly became popular as a health-promoting medicine. Cocoa powder is made by crushing cocoa beans and removing the fat or cocoa butter. Today, cocoa is most famous for its role in chocolate production. However, modern research has revealed that it does indeed contain important compounds that can benefit your health. Here are 11 health and nutrition benefits of cocoa powder. 1. Rich in polyphenols that provide several health benefits. Polyphenols are naturally occurring antioxidants found in foods like fruits, vegetables, tea, chocolate, and wine. They have been linked to numerous health benefits, including reduced inflammation, better blood flow, lower blood pressure, and improved cholesterol and blood sugar levels. Cocoa is one of the richest sources of polyphenols. It's especially abundant in flavonols, which have potent antioxidant and anti-inflammatory effects. However, processing and heating cocoa can cause it to lose its beneficial properties. It's also often treated with alkaline to reduce bitterness, which results in a 60% decrease in flavanol content. So while cocoa is a great source of polyphenols, not all products containing cocoa will provide the same benefits. 2. May reduce high blood pressure by improving nitric oxide levels. Cocoa, both in its powdered form and in the form of dark chocolate, may be able to help lower blood pressure. This effect was first noted in the cocoa drinking island people of Central America, who had much lower blood pressure than their non-cocoa drinking mainland relatives. The flavonols in cocoa are thought to improve nitric oxide levels in the blood, which can enhance the function of your blood vessels and reduce blood pressure. One review analyzed 35 experiments that provided patients with 0.05 to 3.7 ounces, 1.4 to 105 grams, of cocoa products, or roughly 30 to 1,218 milligrams of flavonols. It found that cocoa produced a small but significant reduction of 2 millimeters of mercury in blood pressure. Additionally, the effect was greater in people who already had high blood pressure than those without it, and in older people compared to younger people. However, it's important to remember that processing significantly reduces the number of flavonols, so the effects most likely will not be seen from the average chocolate bar. 3. May lower your risk of heart attack and stroke. In addition to lowering blood pressure, it appears that cocoa has other properties that may reduce your risk of heart attack and stroke. Flavanol-rich cocoa improves the level of nitric oxide in your blood, which relaxes and dilates your arteries and blood vessels and improves blood flow. What's more, cocoa has been found to reduce bad LDL cholesterol, have a blood-thinning effect similar to aspirin, improve blood sugars and reduce inflammation. These properties have been linked to a lower risk of heart attack, heart failure and stroke. A review of 9 studies in 157,809 people found that higher chocolate consumption was associated with a significantly lower risk of heart disease, stroke and death. 2 Swedish studies found that chocolate intake is linked to a lower rate of heart failure at doses of up to 1 serving of 0.7 to 1.1 ounces, 19 to 30 grams, of chocolate per day, but the effect was not seen when consuming higher amounts. These results suggest that frequent consumption of small amounts of cocoa-rich chocolate may have protective benefits for your heart. 4. Polyphenols improve blood flow to your brain and brain function. Several studies have found that polyphenols, such as those in cocoa, may reduce your risk of neurodegenerative diseases by improving brain function and blood flow. Flavonols can cross the blood-brain barrier and are involved in the biochemical pathways that produce neurons and important molecules for the function of your brain. Additionally, flavonols influence the production of nitric oxide, which relaxes the muscles of your blood vessels, improving blood flow and blood supply to your brain. A 2-week study in 34 older adults given high flavanol cocoa found blood flow to the brain increased by 8% after 1 week and 10% after 2 weeks. Further studies suggest that daily intake of cocoa flavonols can improve mental performance in people with and without mental impairments. These studies indicate a positive role of cocoa on brain health and possible positive effects on neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. However, more research is needed. 5. May improve mood and symptoms of depression by various means. In addition to cocoa's positive impact on age-related mental degeneration, its effect on the brain may also improve mood and symptoms of depression. The positive effects on mood may be due to cocoa's flavonols, the conversion of tryptophan to the natural mood stabilizer serotonin, its caffeine content, or simply the sensory pleasure of eating chocolate. One study on chocolate consumption and stress levels in pregnant women found that more frequent intake of chocolate was associated with reduced stress and improved mood in babies. Furthermore, another study discovered that drinking high polyphenol cocoa improved calmness and contentment. Additionally, a study in senior men showed that eating chocolate was linked to improved overall health and better psychological well-being. While the results of these early studies are promising, more research on the effect of cocoa on mood and depression is needed before more definite conclusions can be drawn. 6. Flavonols may improve symptoms of type 2 diabetes. Though overconsumption of chocolate is certainly not good for blood sugar control, cocoa does, in fact, have some anti-diabetic effects. Test tube studies indicate that cocoa flavonols can slow down carbohydrate digestion and absorption in the gut, improve insulin secretion, reduce inflammation, and stimulate the uptake of sugar out of the blood into the muscle. Some studies have shown that a higher intake of flavonols, including those from cocoa, can result in a lower risk of type 2 diabetes. Additionally, a review of human studies showed that eating flavanol-rich dark chocolate or cocoa can improve insulin sensitivity and blood sugar control and reduce inflammation in diabetic and non-diabetic people. Despite these promising results, there are inconsistencies in the research, with some studies finding only a limited effect, slightly worse control of diabetes, or no effect at all. Nevertheless, these results combined with the more concrete positive effects on heart health indicate cocoa polyphenols may have a positive impact on both preventing and controlling diabetes, though more research is required. 7. May aid weight control in many surprising ways. Somewhat paradoxically, cocoa intake, even in the form of chocolate, may help you control your weight. It's thought that cocoa may help by regulating the use of energy, reducing appetite and inflammation, and increasing fat oxidation and feelings of fullness. A population study found that people who consumed chocolate more frequently had a lower BMI than people who ate it less often, despite the former group also eating more calories and fat. Additionally, a weight loss study using low-carbohydrate diets found that a group given 42 grams, or about 1.5 ounces of 81% cocoa chocolate per day lost weight faster than the regular diet group. However, other studies have found that chocolate consumption increases weight. Yet, many of them did not differentiate between the type of chocolate consumed, white and milk. Chocolate do not have the same benefits as dark. Overall, it appears that cocoa and cocoa-rich products may be helpful in achieving weight loss or maintaining weight, but further studies are needed. 8. May have cancer protective properties. Flavonols in fruits, vegetables and other foods have attracted a great deal of interest due to their cancer protective properties, low toxicity and few adverse side effects. Cocoa has the highest concentration of flavonols out of all foods per weight and can significantly contribute to their amount in your diet.